am Red Cyclone!
Let's remix it.
Yeah!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
What is going on? What is going on?
Chilling, Merc. How you doing?
Been good. Too bad that movie wasn't.
Which movie is that?
Today's comic book store theater. It'll be the Hulk. That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh, yeah.
There's no good
I thought you
thing.
were gonna read the thing from
No, I'll redo
Incredible
that.
Hulk
Yeah, redo it to the
2003, because I
Yeah.
know there's been. Well, no, it's not Incredible Hulk because they changed it. There is an actual Incredible Hulk movie.
Yeah. So this one
is just
the Hulk.
the Hulk. All right.
The Hulk, and then the Incredible Hulk is the one that's connected to the MCU. Yeah, with Edward Norton. Yeah, so that's our movie this week. Other than that, been playing Turtles a lot. I got stuff in the mail. I got 2 foot soldiers and the Mousers from the Nickelodeon, the cartoon, not Mousers and the cartoon foot soldiers. So I got a little army going. So I plan to display it soon. Plan to do some unboxing. So stay tuned. It just takes some time, and I just usually not in the mood. To be honest, but it's cool. The shred so the foot soldier I got has that super brain one that I think it was in season 4 that this one of the he became like a genius and shit, and was trying to take over like Shredder's Foot Clan and all that stuff with was one of the foot soldiers. So yeah, that's the one. Is like they call it the deluxe foot soldier. It also comes with the police hat and shit too. So it's cool.
What's the origin of that foot soldier? Is he a robot or a person?
So all the foot soldiers in the cartoon were robots. There was no human foot soldiers.
So no Danny? Oh no.
No Danny. Danny didn't exist in the cartoon. Yeah. So what they do is instead of that, like they pretty much were all robotic and stuff like that, and they all kind of had like little things. That's why their arms were a lot longer than usual and things like that too. But yeah, I got 2 of those. I got the Mousers. So
Did he come from space? Like how did he get? What do you remember? 'Cause I know you watched
I went blanked on the episode exactly where it was, but
Okay,
I
good.
know there was. I think Baxter was working on one, and it made him more smarter and more like understanding a lot more. So he had this big thing on his face that kind of like. I think it got struck by lightning and shit, and then he just had a mind of his own.
Is he supposed to be Frankenstein?
Kind of like that, but he's just very smart, and he was able to use the conduct electricity through his body and shit too.
So that sounds like I'm pretty sure he was probably laying on a table like Frankenstein.
Probably.
If I Google this episode, I'm pretty sure I'll get some imagery. All right.
I guess it's troubles afoot.
I get the joke.
Usually,
That's what it is.
Usually the box actually says the episode. So I'll look it
Oh,
up right
you mean
now.
the actual figure box? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
TMNT trouble afoot.
When was the last release of that series in an official capacity? You know, like the old school series to some type of media. Was that like years and years ago?
For like the 87 cartoon.
Mhm.
So it ran. I think the ending was probably 94, 95.
No, I mean like when they re-released any stuff to play, like a DVD, like a Blu-ray,
So
package on a network or something. Like they do anything for that old show?
no. Besides the DVD release, that's it.
And that's like older than Blu-rays?
Yeah, it was only DVD. It never hit Blu-ray.
Wow.
It never got a Blu-ray. Yeah. because I have their DVD collection. There's never been a Blu-ray, nor it was really hard to get it digital. Like I actually had to buy it digitally in order for us to watch it on Amazon Prime, because they don't make them. Again, they don't make Blu-rays of it or anything like that. And nobody's streaming it either.
That's the thing I was gonna ask you there. So nobody in official. Does Nickelodeon have any affiliated streaming?
They do
service?
have a couple things, but they don't have that.
Well, that's the number one thing. There you go.
They have like the 2012 series. They got the 2003 series. They got the Rise series and all that stuff, but they don't have the original on Paramount.
Somebody dig up the rights to the original show.
Yeah.
Dig it up.
Yeah.
Dig it up.
I don't know why either. Like I haven't never came across like why is it like that, but who knows? Like I really don't know. Like I don't know the full answer of that. Maybe it's a copyright thing. Maybe it's a.
I hope it doesn't remain a mystery. I hope somebody knows.
Yeah. Like there's a big chance that it's a copyright thing, because not every season is done by the same people. So that could be a thing, and it just they don't have the rights to make Blu-ray and stuff like that, or it's just the fact that someone owns it and they just don't want they don't want the properties to be out there like that.
I probably feel that they don't care.
Yeah.
Probably
not.
Listen, I think it might have to do more of the time period of when Nickelodeon got involved, and that's when they care. And I think they don't care about anything pre 2003. That's messed up, but that's true.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But then you also go to the earlier seasons, and it kind of had like a lot of adult references and adult jokes, and you had a dude tickling people's feet. So.
Well, I'm just saying. Think about today's cartoons, and they're 20 times worse than any of that stuff.
But not aimed for kids though.
Then you put TV PG on it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, think about the stuff that is aimed for kids today.
Yeah, sure. That
shouldn't be, because it's just a bunch of, I don't know, it's kind of suggestive stuff. Because I think the thing that's still around. Scott Steiner doesn't want me to let out the secrets.
Yeah.
The kids are smart. Don't do it. They understand more than you know. Stop it.
It's true. But yeah, like those are the things that they never put the original cartoon series on any streaming service.
All right, so that's the mission of the which podcast is that one? Not a Chart Game. That's the Shell Shock.
Yes.
So that's the mission of the Our Shell Shock podcast, is to get Turtles back in an official capacity. That 87 on what service should it be on?
Anything that can watch it for free. Like I could watch it for free now because I just bought all the seasons, and me and Tommy just ran half and half.
You had to invest in it.
Yeah, we had to invest in it. Which was like what we both paid half and half, and it was like maybe $8 a season. So we paid probably like maybe $60 for the whole thing.
Gotcha.
And we got
so
everything.
Who gets to hold them?
Well, it's on it's on the Prime. It's on the Prime account.
Oh, you mean you didn't actually? Oh no, because you have your individual.
Yeah.
The DVDs. I thought you went to a store and paid. You said, "Listen, I'm not buying this whole thing.
Yeah.
I've seen season 4 and it's terrible. Tommy, you're gonna buy that one." He's just stay there looking at you like, "What?"
Nah, we bought them digitally on Amazon Prime.
Okay. Did you make him buy certain seasons on purpose, though?
Yep, Mystic Force. I made him buy Mystic Force.
Damn.
Because we had to watch it. Yeah, because we had to watch it, and I bought the one before it, so.
And Mark was like, I refuse to buy this.
I will pay for SPD 100 times. I will not pay for Mystic Force.
No.
So.
Yeah. Would you pay for, what's the one that's before Space? The Turtle Show?
We're talking
Venus
about
de Milo?
Oh, we had to, because that's the only way we were able to watch it.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, you did.
It was $20 a season, so but we needed it for the cast, so.
Damn.
We gotta sometimes we gotta take one for the team, man. So,
that was $20 more than that show ever made.
No, 100%. And the sad thing is the fact that Netflix lost all the Saban stuff. So originally it was on Netflix for quite some time, and then they lost all the Saban stuff, so it's not there anymore.
Now, Mark, when they did that and that whole thing went down,
Yeah.
where did it go? Like, I don't understand. Did they just do it piecemeal? They said, oh, now that's it. You have to buy it from Amazon.
Well, they
Or
always
wherever
had
you
it.
bought it
They
from?
had it all. They always had it for sale digitally.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be a Saban streaming service? Like,
Not really. I just think they have rights to
They
things.
could, though. They could, though.
I think that they have the rights to a lot of properties, and they could make money off of it. So
They could, though. They really could.
Yeah. Because they also have the rights to the X-Men cartoon.
Oh, snap. I
Because
didn't know
Saban
that.
was the X-Men cartoon was Saban.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's just that
realize
there's like things that they could get away with, and they can't. And they could, whatever. But yeah, that's that.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
We've been playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Revenge of the Shredder.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
been fantastic.
So what all did you find? What special things did you get? Did you get you said you were working on finishing every achievement, right?
Yeah, I'm working on finishing the Platinum on the PlayStation. I kind of almost have it all on the Switch already.
Okay.
So I'm playing on 2 systems, maybe 3, because Jinkies has it on Xbox. So I'll probably play with him on there. Because it was free on Game Pass. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll play it on there too. I'll probably get all the 1,000 achievement points on there too. But yeah, the only thing I gotta do is do a gnarly
Oh, gnarly.
gnarly run. I gotta do that. That's about it.
The G is silent.
Yes. So that's all I gotta do. I just started playing it, so right now like I have it on the 4th stage, I guess. On there, I'm doing it with Raph, and so far I'm doing good. I haven't died yet, but it's going. The villain, the bosses are a bit more tougher because they hit harder. Other than that, it's not bad. If you kind of figured out kind of where everyone's laying out and everyone comes out, it gets a little easy.
Yeah. It's a lot better when you know exactly what most of the screens look like, right?
Yeah.
Although some of the ones that towards the end are kind of just cheap. So
Yeah, that is true. But I'm enjoying the game. I've been playing a lot of it.
So I was saying to you, the game itself is fine. The only complaints I have is they need to fix the online because it desyncs a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Like every game, unless you have the person you join has an immaculate connection with you.
Yeah.
And because on PC and they let you link with, like I said, they let you link with your not just Steam but also your Epic account. So that's like a whole other bunch of people that it pulls from. And you know what's the interesting thing? I didn't realize, but I should have. A lot of people are from China.
Yeah.
On Steam because that's their main game platform. So that branches to America, I believe, right? So that way. So I assume the transatlantic connection between myself and somebody in the mainland is not good.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to tell you, Merc. So very often the session has to end a few stages early because have you seen what it looks like when it happens?
Yeah, I've seen like some teleporting of characters and things like that.
Yeah, and then there's a second stage where it gets worse, where everybody is visible and the enemies are just getting hit.
Yeah.
And so then at that point you have to just leave the game. So because you have desynced from everybody else. That's what it looks like completely. It's not fun. It happens often. I'm sure it'll be fixed, but I hope they don't take forever to do it.
Yeah.
And then the second thing was the arcade mode. I do not completely understand the choice to limit your super bars.
Yeah.
Because I understand they don't want you to have access to everything from the story mode, but when you look at it, you have all the moves.
Yeah.
You have the air move.
Yeah.
You have the special that comes out when you dodge, right?
Yeah.
Like you can do basically everything. So I don't understand why they decided 3 bars, and that what's it called? Radical mode?
Your radical mode, yeah.
I don't know why they decided that was the line to draw.
Yeah, they only give you 1, which is I think the 3 should be available, or at least getting up to a certain amount of kills will get you the 3.
Yeah, at least make it that way. Some
Yeah.
way to upgrade it. Because I just think when you look at it,
Yeah.
it ends up being, because of this way the systems in the game, if you get hit, you lose your the super bar that is not stocked up, right?
Yeah.
And that means that between screens, you usually have to stop and do a taunt.
Yeah.
If you're Donatello or Casey Jones, those are the longest taunts in the game.
Yeah.
So it sucks.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
I like
and the rest of
Rash.
those. This is the fastest one.
Yeah, he just laughs at you.
And then that laugh
I
is
love it.
good.
Yeah.
I like the laugh.
I like the laugh
really
too.
good. I like Michelangelo's because I like his voice.
Yeah.
The voice clip they have for the party is really good.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, there's some things that I noticed that's like, this doesn't seem like this is how the game should flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I realized there's one big difference that's different from Turtles in Time is that there is no invincibility move that takes health.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's a beat 'em up staple,
Yeah.
and it's not in the game.
Oh wow. That is not.
So when you get overwhelmed, you can get beat the hell up, especially on Gnarly when the map starts spawning a ton of foot soldiers.
Yeah.
If you don't have a super, remember you only get one bar.
Yeah.
You can get stuck in a corner and punched up. So it sucks. So I think they didn't think about that.
Yeah. Hopefully we get some updates and we get some things within the updates. Maybe they'll tweak a little couple things here and there. But yeah, I agree with that. Like I wish, like, again, the super, at least the 3 bars should go. I understand like the whole radical mode. The radical mode is not really that crazy anyway. It doubles your attack power. That's about it. It makes you a little faster, but it runs out pretty fast.
That's true.
Yeah,
Sure.
so I don't think it's like any game breaking thing. Like I think you could have it and be fine with the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it does need some, maybe not a balance change, but I think they should seriously consider something like that. But anyway,
Yeah.
that line needs to be fixed because there's achievements that require it.
Yeah.
There's and I know there's, even on Steam it says the achievements here, and we were talking about them together. It was like, oh yeah, they are the same across all platforms, and some of them require multiplayer. Now I get they couch co-op is the name of the game, but on PC, where the couch at?
Yeah.
Stop it.
So one thing, like, say for instance the Beat the Arcade mode with multiplayer, like, you don't have to start from the beginning.
You can pick the last.
You could catch it in the last stage.
Oh, you can catch it. Yeah.
And
get catch it because it says the % number. You're right.
Yeah, and you also could get the 1 credit one like that as well.
Damn. See, all right. Well, listen, that's on them then. I'm gonna just do it the cheap way.
Because you want to know how I did it is the fact that I caught someone playing, and they were around the carnival stage. So I guess stage 10. So
so you didn't have that many.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just continued from there, and I was able to get both those trophies.
Good. All right. That makes sense. Then they need to think. They might need to balance that out a little bit, but
Yeah.
that's messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the endings work like that too?
Yeah.
That's messed up if that's true. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
The only thing is you got to build your guys up to level 10 if you want the trophy.
Well, that's not. Yeah, that I did. But like.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me I could just go to the last stage and then get the endings like that? All right. Well,
Yeah.
I got something to do then.
Yeah, you could just go just beat it with everybody on that last stage, and that's perfectly fine. You just gotta build up the 2,000 kills. That's about it.
Got you. The only one I guess I have to figure out how to do is the 250 hits. But then again, you could just bounce it and across the screen.
Dude,
I just stopped doing it. So
Mikey's probably the easiest one to do it with.
yeah.
That first stage, just do a perfect run on that first stage, and try to catch people with that do it in story mode, then arcade, I guess, because you get the 3 specials, and then also take advantage of that bicycle kick he does, because that shit spams like a 30 hit combo.
Oh, I got you. So I could just probably I could probably do it to a body. I got up to 100 and something by beating up a dead body once.
Yeah,
I just stopped. That's the only reason I didn't get it, because I wasn't trying to get the trophy. Because you could just literally, with some of the characters, bounce them on one side of the screen.
I think that was the one on the rooftop. The one on the rooftop, like right before you get to the pit, right before you get to like a hole on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
There's an area you fight the white foot soldiers.
Oh yeah.
And you can if you could get them all to the left, you could just spam against the wall.
Ah, okay, gotcha. All right.
And it's easy that way.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So it's a good time.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend.
Yes, a lot of good games. Digitally is $25. Physical is $34.99. If you want any of the collector's editions, a little bit more. Limited games are still selling them. The end of the sale of the physicals are the end of July, so keep an eye on that.
Do it.
I'm also still waiting on the Call of Bun collection release.
As far as you have seen, there has not been any announcement of anything, right?
No.
Okay.
Just like it's getting a physical copy regularly, and that is not like a limited run physical copy.
Okay.
So, because Konami's producing that one, so that's the reason why it's getting a physical copy. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's coming. I say probably in the fall.
All right.
I can say in the fall.
Yeah,
you didn't want them like right on top of each other, so I understand that.
That's true.
But I'm gonna.
Didn't this one come out close to something else, turtle related wise? Isn't there something else?
No.
I thought there was like either the announcement of like something in a book, or the announcement of something like in a straight up comic or something. Okay.
I can't. No. Because not even we haven't seen a trailer of the movie either. So.
No trailer for the movie.
Yeah, that's the one that
Well,
Seth
yeah,
Rogen
what
is doing.
Oh, okay. That was just announced, but it wasn't around this time.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, recommend it. Play it. It's fun. A lot of fun.
Do it.
There we go. Anything else before we go to this movie?
Oh, I meant to ask about the Sonic Origins. I did not see much. But I want to talk about the music thing about the game, that they took out Michael Jackson's music from the collection. I didn't know it was I did not know exactly what this game was.
Yeah.
And it's like a special edition, like not really a remake, but apparently yes, of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and 4, which 4 is Sonic and Knuckles. I believe. So that's what this is, the Sonic Origins collection, right?
Yeah.
Now they said they took out, let me see, four songs.
Yeah, the first. Yeah.
That they're in 3. Well, it doesn't say the exact number. I know there's 2 off the bat. I believe the last stage has that little that sound. So they probably took that one. They took the snow one, obviously. I don't know what the other ones would be, but like, yeah, they're just gone. And it's just been like that. But I don't remember, Merc, when they started doing that, because I'm not bugging. They released Sonic 3 and all that before this happened, and they didn't do that, right?
No.
So, and they didn't make an announcement or anything.
Yeah.
Like, say they didn't come out and say, for this reason we want to take. We understand the controversy with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But this was after games had already come out that had the music in it.
Yeah.
And didn't say nothing at all, which is just weird. That's all.
Yeah, it's weird. That is weird. But
that is weird.
Yeah, because even the remakes, the other ones, they all had it, I guess.
And I'm assuming that the Genesis Mini, that game is on there, right? Sonic 3 is definitely on there.
Yeah, and then on the Sega Game Collection shit.
And they did not touch the music at all. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Who knows?
All of a sudden they decide to have some type of conscience about something. I don't know what's going on. That's just weird.
Or they probably just couldn't renew the right for it.
But he never had the race. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
He never quote unquote officially signed off on anything. And then for the longest time until I want to say last year, it was never officially known. And then like some guy came out who worked there and said, "Oh yeah." And then there was a story I want to say 2 to 3 weeks ago about a guy who was, didn't we talk? No, we didn't talk about it in detail. But there was somebody who was in contact with Michael Jackson at the time, and they made it sound like he really didn't care what was gonna be put in the game.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a certain track, the ending track. That's why the ending track to Sonic 3 sounds like Stranger in Moscow.
Okay.
Because when the guy was talking to Michael Jackson to pick a song to put in, he said, whatever, just take, I guess, whatever his newest thing was, and that was the newest thing.
Okay.
So, like, that's the only official in the year of our Lord 2022 that I know of Michael Jackson and Sonic 3. And I guess that's legit. I'm just saying. This So,
Sonic Origins, are you gonna get it?
No.
I refuse to buy these games again. I have all of them already. I don't need to buy them again.
Here's because all right. It seems like this one in particular has weird things done to it. Like, I think it's more than just like cosmetic work.
Yeah.
And I think there may be some type of remix or something to the game. I need people to talk about it.
It's the anime. They had the anime telling the story more in this game.
Yeah, that is true. But what's the price point of this game? Do you know?
$40.
Do you know if it's full price? It's 40?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, I can wait. If Turtles gave me a great ass experience for $20-something, I think I could wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sonic.
So I'm just saying, I don't know if I'm gonna get this just because one, I own all the Sonic games on the Xbox Game Pass, right? I do have all the games inside the Sega Mega Collection that came out on PS4. I have that, and it has all the Sonic games as well, and Sonic CD. I probably have a collection of Sonic on like 3 different damn consoles, and I'm like, I don't need to buy this again. I don't. It's the same.
And they're saying in the GameSpot review that these versions of the games have bugs that weren't present in the originals, which I find funny. There's one where Tails just gets stuck somewhere. There's some of the loading which it had in between, like in Sonic 3, the little cards.
Yeah.
That some of them don't work right. It says, so that's not good. There's just a lot of little things about this that's making me not want to get this at all anymore.
Yeah, so I'm watching someone playing it now, and they're playing Sonic 1, so I don't really see much of a difference.
That's Sonic 1, yeah. But the one that I have is called Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics.
Yeah.
That's the one I had all 3 of them on it for PC. It was on everything, like.
Yeah.
But it was from the time period of PS3.
Okay.
But they re-released it, I guess, when they wanted to be PC friendly as a Steam version, later on.
Cool.
Because I'm pretty sure you've seen it. It has a very specific disc. It's like purple and blue, and it had like Sonic on the cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So like that has all those games, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm good.
I have them a couple times, so I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to buy this game again. I've won Sonic 1 way too many times than I need to.
Have you beat? Do you remember the last time you beat Sonic 1?
Not that. Maybe a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
I had a thing that I just went through all the Sonic games, so I finished one. From start to finish, without the codes and shit. It's great.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think. What the hell? What was in Sonic 1? Was there a debug mode in Sonic 1?
Yes, there was.
There was.
Up C, down C, left C, right C, A, start.
I remember the 1 and 2, and the one that was hard as hell to get in 3.
Yes.
But when you got out of it, was fun.
Yeah, you had to do it like right when he was like coming out the moon and shit. It was like fucking ridiculous.
hmm It helped to have a 6-button controller, I think, because
Yeah.
one of the buttons was like on the top.
Yeah.
You can use the mode button for that contact.
Oh, okay. That's good. All right.
All right. So we can get into this movie.
Yeah, so our comic book theater. So we're doing movies from comic book and superhero related movies. Our week's movie is The Hulk, 2003. Came out June 17th, 2003. Director is Ang Lee. He has done Crouch the Tiger, Hidden Dragon. He also has done Life of Pi. He did Brokeback Mountain. And he did another shit show in Gemini Man.
Did not see that. Did not see that.
That's not good.
And which movie is that? Is that a Will Smith one?
Yes, it is.
Familiar. Okay.
He fights
No,
himself.
I'm not familiar with that.
He
So what
fight-
do you say with Ang Lee? In your opinion, is he like hit or miss, or is he more wins than losses? What's up?
He is more do your drama shit and stay away from comic book movies.
All right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, like this Hulk movie, like man, it was. I did not like it. Like
I will say, there's a few. Well, we'll get into it.
yeah, so
we still got all other people involved.
yeah. So yeah, music by Danny Elfman. If you know him, he did Nightmare Before Christmas and all that shit. So that's it. Simpsons.
Is he also Batman?
Yes, Batman
that's a
as well.
different person.
Batman as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Our actors are Eric Bana as Hulk, and he was David Banner, I guess. No, he was Brian Banner. So yeah, he was Bruce Banner. Ang Lee Hulk. There was an Ang Lee Hulk. What?
I didn't know that.
Jennifer Connelly as Betty Ross. Stan Lee as Security Guard number 2. Lou Ferrigno Security Guard number 1. Sam Elliott as Thunderbolt Ross. Brian Banner was Nick Nolte. Kana Bruno was Rebecca Banner. Josh Lucas was Glenn Tabat. And Paul Kersey, Brian Banner, a younger version. Guess that's all you really need to know.
Well, we have Stan Lee as another security guard.
Yes, Stanley, security guard number 2. So,
Daniel Day Kim was also in the movie, which I found. I was like, oh snap, I know who that is. As Ross's aide, he's in one scene. I
yes,
think
yeah.
that's it.
So this movie was, if you had moldy bread and you bite into it and all the dryness of the moldy bread is in your mouth, that's this movie.
There's a very distinct taste and feeling associated with that.
It's sadness and
Yeah, I know.
and
Especially when you accidentally left the bread out and
It's-
it went moldy way too fast, and you're like, damn it.
it's sadness and anger in one. It's right.
But not Hulk type anger, no.
No, just like you can't really do anything about it, but you're just like fuck.
Exactly.
That's so. Okay, sorry. To interrupt, but so one thing I noticed that they did in Sonic Origins is that he has a spin dash in Sonic 1.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
So
that's it.
part of the little remix.
Yeah.
though.
I just noticed that. I was like, he never had a spin dash in that. All right. Well, anyway, so in this movie, this was a dry movie. It was very dry. I did not like the way the Hulk looked either.
Yeah, I felt he looked okay, but for the wrong movie.
He looked like a giant midget.
Like he looked like he should have been in a CG movie
Yeah.
and not in the real world. Because
Yeah.
they weren't ready to get him around real people. Because I said to you before, there's some scenes you could see he doesn't cast a shadow.
Yeah.
Because they didn't get that far yet with the CG with him and interacting with the world. Because there's a part specifically where you should see a shadow when he's running in the mountains
Yeah.
and he jumps between the cliffs and stuff, and like you don't see a shadow of the Hulk at all. But when you they pan out to show the military chasing him, you see the helicopters
Yeah.
casting shadows on the sea. Obviously not real rocks because they're not destroying the Grand Canyon for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just with him, they weren't ready.
Yeah.
Like you could just see little touches here and there. It's like, oh, they're still not there yet. But it's like, again, you keep bringing up the mask, and the mask is still superior to the Incredible Hulk in 2003.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yes. It is.
Oh
man.
It's just a really boring movie. It's a drama movie. That's the main thing. Like, it's not really an action movie. It's more drama than anything.
It took almost an hour and a half to get Hulk.
True. I mean, I kind of have to give him credit for doing the work, but it's not like it was exciting the way
It wasn't good work. It was just
it was just boring.
Shit. Yeah.
It was just very boring.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about this movie. Like the Hulk itself, like I didn't really care for. There were some weird scenes too, like when like the first time when he had like you kind of see the Hulk and like he's like a passenger in his head kind of thing, and you just see him through the window and stuff like that. He just like overly sized for that fucking for the scene, and you just see his big ass head. Like, hey, I'm here too. But
the other thing I remember watching the movie was the commercials for the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott Steiner, he don't like none of that.
Yeah.
He doesn't care what I have to say about that.
Yeah.
He's like, listen.
Yeah, this movie was just tough to watch. Like, every time I've watched this movie, maybe within 20 minutes I'll fall asleep, and like it did not. Like I had to watch this stuff in like 6 different parts because I kept falling asleep on this movie. There was not really much interesting. I don't even think the characters were that interesting. I understand they did the work to kind of place everything together, but the way it was all placed, I just didn't like it. I didn't like Nick Nolte being a weird fucking father and drugging his son with a fucking with freaking radiation and shit. Like it was just weird.
Well, that's the thing. I think he gets a bad rap. He was just more crazy for a different reason.
Yeah.
Because he's crazy because he killed his wife.
Yeah.
Because that's what you find out. Like, it's even worse than they thought it was because the memory in the beginning cuts off.
Yeah.
But I think that the part that I didn't like was that he turned into that type of weirdo. Like that didn't seem to be where he needed to go.
Yeah.
To further the story, that seemed more like some creepy comic book stuff that they tried to replicate in real life.
Yeah.
And it's like it just didn't hit. Because in reality, if you're that brilliant of a guy, you do this thing because he was going against the government to experiment on himself.
Yeah.
Nobody else, himself. And what ended up happening was he didn't forward think and realize, oh yeah, I could get my wife knocked out. And what do? He got her pregnant with a little, what he calls like the little demon, because he was scared. And that's why he wanted to kill her and him. Well, he wanted to kill him, and then she got in the way. And that was so dramatic. Why is she the death scene with the wife? It was one of the most needlessly dramatic endings I have ever seen, because she gets stabbed and then she just gets up and walks outside and is like, oh, and then she just falls as the explosion goes off in the distance. I'm like, jeez, what the hell, man? This is movie shit. I'm like, at no point am I like drawn in. It's just like, you're going way too hard with this over dramatic movie. Like, it's over dramatic and still boring.
Yeah.
That's what I felt.
Yeah.
There was scenes that were tense because you felt the tension being applied in the scene, but I was still bored.
Oh my god, the scene.
The most fun thing in the movie was Hulk beating the shit out of the dogs.
Yeah, I think that was the most exciting part of the movie.
And even then, I was mad at Jennifer Connelly's character for getting in the car.
Yeah.
To going back in the house.
Yeah.
Why'd you get back in the car?
I thought the scene.
It turned the light on. You think you were gonna drive away?
The scene that they put that white shit on him, like a foam shit.
Oh, the goo.
And how weird his face looked with the human thing, like how big his head was. It was ridiculous. He just looked funny throughout that whole scene.
Yeah, that's what, he didn't fit in that world. He didn't look real enough.
Yeah.
which is why I say he looked like an approximation of a human Hulk, of a human character being the Incredible Hulk, which looked more at home in the CG of a video game
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
Like he just didn't look like a thing that belonged in the real world. He just
No.
didn't. And I know there was no practical Hulk
Yeah.
at all. And I think that's one of the things that still, like in those early days of CG, I still think that hurt.
Yep.
Because you know what? The worst things I have to say about Spawn, I do not have to say about the Violators, like how he looked.
Yeah.
Because they went through the work to make a real Violator. And that's
Yeah.
a big, dumb comic book character, and they made it.
Yep.
But the thing is, they wanted Hulk to move. I get it.
Mhm.
But they had scenes where Hulk was still. Or
Yeah.
Hulk was like in a house,
Yeah.
being all big and hunched over. Or trying to restrain himself. Like,
Yeah.
there was a bunch of stuff. So, this is like, I'm sorry, Mr. Ang Lee. I wasn't feeling the direction.
I did not
Thankfully,
like
we got a better movie later on. I
Yeah.
still like Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. So, where are you gonna put this in your list?
1.5.
I'm gonna go 1. Giving it a 1. It's a dry ass brick piece of bread.
And it's just too long.
Yeah. So that's our verdict of Incredible Hulk. I'll give you our top 10. Give me 1 second. So I was actually looking at it and I went. So you're giving it a 1.5?
Yes, sir.
Hulk. Let's put the Hulk. This is not Incredible Hulk. The other one. Is
Mm-hmm.
Hulk. That's not it. Okay. And yeah, it's gonna go under the Hulk. 1.5. Oh shit! I don't think I put. Remember, you're missing a movie. What movie are you missing? Alright, so right now your top 10 is Pootie Tang 1, Blade 2 is 2, Road to Perdition is 3, From Hell's 4, Spider-Man's 5, Unbreakable 6, American Splendor is 7, Ghost World's 8, Josie Pussycats is 9, and Monkey Bone is 10. Mine is Pootie Tang 1, Spider-Man 2, Road to Petition 3, Blade 2 is 4, From Hell's 5, Unbreakable 6, Ghost World 7, Josie and the Pussycats 8, American Splendor is 9, and Monkey Bone is 10. That's where I have it. I have it twice here. I gotta delete that. Alright. Next week, we have X-Men 2, X-Men United.
Good. It's fine. I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Probably the better ones of the X-Men movies.
I think it's the best one.
Yeah.
X3 just does too many dumb things. Why does she blow up Cyclops? I hate that movie because of that.
Alright, so we got X2 next. We got Underworld after that. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen starting off July. Blade Trinity, Catwoman, Hellboy, and The Punisher. Those are the next couple of movies that we'll be reviewing on this comic book theater. So,
Nice.
the RedCycloneInc comic book theater. Again, we're giving verdicts of all comic book and superhero themed movies throughout all the years because we like to torture ourselves. If you even haven't scratched the survey, we're on our 60th movie. We do have right now 148 movies on this list.
At some point, I'll get to see Black Widow.
At some point, eventually. Hopefully, it'll still be on Disney Plus by then.
And Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All the Spider-Mans, yeah. So, you're gonna go through the Raimi Spider-Man, you're gonna go through Amazing Spider-Man, you're gonna go through the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I never saw the second one, the one with Jamie. No, I did see Spider-Man 2. Never mind.
Yeah.
It was alright.
It was okay.
No, actually, it wasn't alright. I liked it.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. It was not as bad as this one.
I liked it more than the Raimi one.
Yeah.
I liked it more than the first one. I
Okay.
don't know about the second one. I have to rewatch that. That's soon, right?
Yeah, soon. Spider-Man 2 I think that's gonna
Alright.
be a high one for me because I think Alfred Molina was amazing as Doc Ock.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
That's true. That's true.
So again, X-Men United would be our next movie on this cast. So stay tuned. Guess we wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Scott Steiner is trying to interrupt. How dare you? Big Papa Pump. He gets enough recognition. Stop it, man.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want you to hear. Follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. We also have a WordPress, so check it out. Where you at, Mark?
Yep. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, all Mark and the Mike. Also, follow our cast the easiest way on Spotify, Red Cyclone Inc. You get our weekly It Gets Better at Rare podcast and the Wrestling Babble, and our monthly It Gets Better, I Shall Shock, the Morphin Cast, the Not a Trekkie, and the Gamer Rage podcast is throughout our page. So, listen, check it out. That's it. Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Zinc.
Let's remix it.